Welcome to 30 Minutes. I'm Jason Gonzalez here with Brittany Davis.
Hi.
Today we have a series of different segments. Why don't we check out first off an interview with Ed Riley about his college plans. Hi, my name is Jason Gonzalez, and I'm here with Ed Riley. He's a senior here at Mills High School, and today we're going to talk to him about college plans. Eddie, what do you think about college right now?
I'm kind of anxious to go. I think it'll be a good experience. It's pretty much.
What college have you applied to?
I applied to UMass Dartmouth, UMass Amherst, Johnson & Wales, Northeastern, Marist College. It's in New York. And I was thinking about going out west, but I think I'd like to stay here for at least my first couple of years, and then maybe I'll transfer out west somewhere.
What about like for a dream college? If you could pick anywhere to go, where would you want to go?
I think I'd want to go to USC because my cousin goes there and he loves it.
Really? What does he do there? What is he majoring?
Music.
Nice. Too bad they lost in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, it's too bad.
How's your senior year going so far?
It's going good.
That's good. That's good. Do you can play sports in college or?
Yeah, I'd like to play basketball if I get the chance. I'll try out for the team or whatever. Send out some tapes towards the end of this year.
Are scouts now still looking at you now? Or?
The coach from UMass Dartmouth, I think, is kind of interested, but we'll see.
Would you go there if you had a chance?
Yeah.
Really? What are you going to major in college? What are you going to do?
Criminal justice. My dad's a cop. My stepdad's a cop. And I think I'd want to be a cop too in Boston.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Well, thank you, Ed, for your time, and that's all we have for today.
Thank you, Ed and Jason. Next, we have my review on Members of Agisha and Harry Potter. Brittany Davis and I just got done watching Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and Members of Agisha. Good movies. The first one, Harry Potter, the new Harry Potter movie, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, stars Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, and Emma Watson, and the continuing events at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. A first for the series was an actor casted to play Lord Voldemort, he who must not be named. Many other new characters are introduced in this amazing audition to the Harry Potter series. Mike Newman did a great job directing the Triwizard Tournament, a main event of the movie. However, many details were lost from the original story. Overall, it's a good movie to go see with friends, family, even though it is a PG-13 rating. The next movie, Members of Agisha, Robert Marshall, director of the Oscar contender Members of Agisha, did a fantastic job with the movie, an intensely depicting story about a young Japanese girl, Yuno, who was sold to the geisha house when she was crucially treated by her jealous Hatsuma mom. They treated her very cruelly. At the first, Chio, she did not want to be a geisha, but when a man aided her, she decided to become a geisha to win him for herself. Eventually, she blossomed into the legendary geisha, Sayori, who captures your heart. Members of Agisha is an emotional story and a good movie to see with your friends, family, or even by yourself. And that's all for today.
Did you like that movie, Brittany?
I like them both. They're really good.
That's good. Now we have Brittany again with Ed Riley again and Kyle Gary on the basketball season.
How's your season going, guys?
It's going good. We're 3-2. We had some tough losses.
Every game's been close. Lost to Ashland by 2 at the buzzer. And Bellingham was another close one that we should have had.
What's your record so far?
3-2.
What type of emotions are going through you guys?
I think we're kind of excited just to get to the tournament, get the season over with, see what we can do.
Yeah.
See how far we can go.
Do you have high hopes for tournament?
Yes. I think we can go, 2 state championship. I expect nothing less. That's about it.
What are some of your team goals?
It's pretty much we're taking it one game at a time. We don't want to think ahead or anything too much. We want to stay focused and concentrate on the game that we have the next day.
Don't let up big leads. Don't let the lead slip away. Just have confidence.
Who are some of the best players on your team besides you guys, of course?
Well, we play as a team, really. So, everybody's really good. But if anything, I'd say Chris Sanos. He's our leader. If you need to find someone, just give the ball to, it's Chris Sanos. he'll know what to do with it.
Who are your biggest games against?
Ashland's definitely one of them. We had a tough loss against them, so we want to get that back. They're the best team in the league. They got two 6'7" kids, so we want to get that back right away. I think it's coming up soon.
And I'd say Medfield. Chris Anderson had a game-winning shot against Medfield, so I'd say they're a top contender in the league this year.
What games are you most excited for?
I'd probably say all our at a league game against Marion, because we need to win our division games in order to go to the tournament. So I think we all kind of want to just get that over with. Dover Sherburne's the other team who's Division 4.
All right, Medway tonight. It's gonna be a good game.
What time
It's a
is it?
rivalry. 6:30. Be there.
Did any big moments happen this far?
Yeah, Chris Santos hit a buzzer beater against Medfield, and it was a great game, a classic game.
What's your favorite thing about basketball?
I'm gonna say like offense, shooting the ball, but I just like the speed and intensity of basketball. It's just a fun game.
Yeah, I pretty much feel the same way. I like coming together, playing as a team. I like that. I like being close to my teammates, playing in close games. It's fun.
How has basketball affected you as a person and in school?
Basically keeps us in line. Can't be getting in trouble, or we can't play.
And the new academic standards I kind of like because you have to pass a class, and that's very good for everything. Because if you don't pass a class, you can't play. And not passing a class is very bad for your GPA. So I think it helps the athletes.
How long have you been playing basketball?
Like probably 10 years, very long time.
It's a long time.
I've been playing my whole life, ever since recreation.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time. Hope you win tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. I really hope they make it to the championship.
Yeah, me too.
Now for our music performance, we have Mr. O on his trips. Hi, I'm Brittany Davis, and I'm here with Arnold Comeback because we couldn't get Mr. O because he was busy. How are the field trips you go on?
Well, the musical field trips are usually pretty interesting. We usually go to see the Worcester Symphony Orchestra play in Worcester at Mechanics Hall. Sometimes there are other people that come, other symphonies from around the world come occasionally. They're very interesting. Some of the music is something that's not commonly heard anymore.
How often do you go to them?
I only go once in a while, but there's usually a concert once a month or so.
Who else goes on them with you? Any teachers or other students? Or?
Not many people go. Not a very popular thing. Mostly people in the Science Society who are near Mr. O for his campaigning to get people to go by default end up going.
What was your favorite one that you went on?
I don't know. There have been a couple good ones. The Worcester Symphony Orchestra at Christmas played a concert of Messiah. They did one by Handel, one by Bach, and one by Beethoven, and they were all very good.
How do you get there? Do you take a bus or?
We actually drive in Mr. O's car.
Do you listen to music going there?
Usually he has on the radio, but nothing.
So overall, it's a good experience?
Yes, it's very
Would you
fun.
recommend it to our students?
Yeah, people should definitely go.
That's good. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. O. He's always interesting.
Have you ever been on one of his trips?
No, I haven't. Have you?
Neither, no.
Really?
Don't have time, yeah.
All right, now we have the artistic demonstration done by Yvonne LaBarge on making shirts.
Large here to show you how to make your own great looking t-shirts. Have you ever been to the stores and really wanted to get some of these shirts that already have the pictures on them, but nowadays they're really expensive? So today I'm going to teach you how to make your own. Very cheap and very easy to do. Now first what you want to do is you either want to search on the internet and find some pictures of your favorite shows, movies, actors, actresses, whatever you want to put on the shirt. Or some other options are cutouts from magazines, which I have some here. Some of the posters that are in the magazines, or even pictures in the CD booklets. If you want to go that way, all you have to do is scan them into your computer and then cut, copy, and paste to make your own collage. Next, what you want to do is you want to buy some t-shirts. A nice blank color design works nicely. And what you want to do is you want to rinse it and dry it the night before so that the picture will stay on better. Now what you want to get is some iron-on printer paper. You can get that at your local arts and crafts store, and there's all different types. What I like to use are the kind that go directly in your printer, and this one is not made for color shirts, but I found that it seems to work the same, so it's basically your option. It costs more for the ones made for color, but either way it still comes out great. Now when you open up your bag, you will see the shirt transfer paper and instruction packet. You want to read through this first, and it will tell you basically how to get your printer settings to reverse the image so when you iron it on it will come out nicely. And it tells you how long. For instance, this one, you want to cut a border of at least 1/8 of an inch around your image, and you want to iron it for at least 2 minutes and then let it cool. How you want to do it is you put the printer paper in so that this side is not the one printed on. This is what you want to be printed on because this shows you that you will iron on like that. I have already made a collage, and as you can see, it's reversed. And now what I would like to do is put a piece of cardboard in between because you don't want the shirt to stick together. And once you get it to basically where your image will be, you want to make sure that it's nice and flat and you don't have any little hairs, because if you have any little hairs or fibers, then once you put the picture over it, they're going to be stuck there and you won't be able to get them off. Then you like to center your image, and you should have it heated for a little bit, not on any special way, just the ordinary turn on, heat up, and now you're ready to iron on. Now you want to go all around nicely. And make sure you get it all around so every inch of the paper is secured. And for this paper that I'm working with right now, you want to wait 2 minutes and press firmly around the edges for a secure grip. Now, while I'm doing this, I can show you the ones behind me. For instance, you can use them with a little phrase or saying for your shows, Harry Potter, anything, movie premieres, going to the plays, whatever you fancy. Alright, now before you finish, you want to go over the edges once more so that it's nicely sealed, and then you want to let it cool, because if you just start taking it off, your image might not be on there yet and it's not going to come out great. So, as we wait for it to cool, I will show you another shirt. Once you get more used to doing this, you can make more advanced shirts by doing a design and other little designs like hemlines, stuff on the back. It can be very nice. It basically looks like you went down and bought it yourself. You can also do these on bags, pillowcases, sheets, anything. Just you want to make sure it's cotton. It won't work for certain materials, and it doesn't work well on pants and stuff that's a heavy material like that. So now I'm going to check to see if it's cooled down enough. And notice how it's not lifting up nicely? That means it's not ready. So just in case, I'm going to go over it once more. I'm thinking maybe, since it's not ready to lift up yet, it might need a little bit more heat and pressure. You want to make sure you stay firm the whole time to get that picture on there nicely. And now let it cool again, and the shirt's very nice. Let's see. Oh, it's starting to let up a bit easier. Not exactly yet. So, what you want to do though, when it does cool down, is you want to pick it up slightly, and this part will actually separate from the image that has transferred on, and it should come off nice and easily. If it's not coming off nice and easily, it means you either did not do it enough, or you just didn't let it cool down long enough. Now, I'm pretty sure it's fine, and I'll start seeing. Okay, notice how that's peeling a lot easier than it was before. It means the image is good. You want to make sure you get around the edges. You don't want to be forceful. If it's not coming, just leave it down. Notice how you can definitely tell that it's coming off because you don't see any of the leftover image printed on there. And you don't want to pull roughly or quickly, even though it should be all done. And voila! You have your own nicely homemade shirt. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have fun making your own shirts at home.
That was pretty good. Thanks, Yvonne. Now we have school news.
Here with your latest school news. This next school play, which will be by Birdie, is one of the most captivating musical shows of our time. It tells the story of a rock and roll singer who is about to be inducted into the Army. The singer, Conrad Birdie, is an Elvis Presley type, and Albert Peterson is his agent. He's a very pleasant, mild-mannered young man. Albert's faithful secretary, Rose Alvarez, keeps him and Birdie moving forward in the world. Rosie concocts one final national publicity plan before Conrad's induction. Conrad will bid a typical American teenage girl goodbye with an all-American kiss. Kim McAfee in Sweet Apple, Ohio, wins this honor. She has just been pinned to Hugo, a local boy, and the arrival of Birdie and Sweet Apple causes people of all ages to swoon. The McAfee household is completely upset by the visiting celebrity. It is decided that Birdie will give his one last kiss on the Ed Sullivan Show. Kim's father, who laments the whole uproar, tries to break into the act and behaves like a ham on the TV show. Birdie becomes disgusted with his life and goes out on town with the teenagers. He feels tense with Albert and is tired of being supervised. Rosie, still waiting for that band of gold from Albert after 8 years, invades the Shriners meeting. She then decides to become the Latin American fire that she is painted as by Albert's mother, Spanish Rose. Kim is reunited with Hugo and Rose with Albert, and the lovely number Rosie. Bye Bye Birdie, as of this moment, will be played on March 25th and 26th of 2006 and April 7th and 8th of 2006. I will keep you updated because there's news about these dates possibly and most likely changing.
Wow, that's interesting on what happened in school. Don't you think so?
Very.
Now you have an editorial written by Sam Fallon. I'm Jason Gonzalez with Ed Riley. Today we're talking about coal mining. Recent national events have made it more obvious how dangerous coal mining is, and yet how essential coal is to our living. Even though coal mining safety has greatly increased over the years, there's still many dangers that the miners face down to the other shaft. 1,112.1 million ton coal was produced in the United States in 2004. This means that many hours were needed in dangerous conditions in order to continue to keep America running. Even though coal mining seems to be very dangerous, many safety regulations were made over the years to protect the workers. For example, the U.S. Department of Labor produces a website which they devote strictly to the safety and health of mine workers. The website lists the possible dangers and the ones that they have recently occurred. Not only has coal mining been made safer over the years, the rescue has too. A mine rescue robot was made in order to allow access into areas that are too dangerous for people. It includes cameras and instruments to detect various gases. It is hard to imagine what the families of these people go through every day, not knowing how safe the mines are. Movies such as October Sky to try to depict the emotions families go through every day. More recently, the mines in West Virginia claimed the lives of 12 men. An explosion occurred, but what caused it is still unknown. It's a tragic story. Coal mining is a very dangerous job, but in order for the United States to continue to be successful, we need it. Safety has improved drastically throughout the years, but still is needed to protect the workers. That is coal mining. Well, that's all we have now for 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us. I'm Peter Gonzalez.
Have a nice day.
Here with Brittany Davis.